The BMW R1200Gs adventure bike flagship is just that, a flagship. It's large, comfortable, capable and expensive. For these reasons it can also be a bit intimidating, and it certainly isn't entry level. But people love the GS and it's become the bike BMW is known for. So why wouldn't the company want to extend its glow to a much more accessible motorcycle for a wider audience? That bike is the 2018 G310Gs, the long-awaited single-cylinder lightweight adventure machine that takes the company's offerings for multi-surface touring into new low-cost, more accessible territory. The G310Gs is largely based on the G310R Roadster and therefore shares the same unusual reverse single-cylinder engine with the intake at the front and the exhaust at the rear, as well as many other common parts that helps control cost. The engine design and packaging allows for a lower center of gravity, as well as efficient indirect intake and a shorter exhaust. The small displacement and short pipe means there's no need for a heavy, bulky, collector box. The catalytic converter is inside the end can. BMW claims 33.5 horsepower at 9,500 revolutions per minute and 20.7 pounds-feet at 7,500 revolutions per minute. The bike is small, 32.8-inch seat height, easy to manage and ideal for new riders. Clutch pull is light, gearbox action positive, and the ABS-equipped brakes offer friendly response. Suspension tuning is on the soft side and copes well with bumps, while the tall riding position gives you road presence, allowing you to peer over cars. You have a dominant feeling on the GS, which is unusual for an entry-level bike. Longer travel suspension, 7.1 inches versus the G310R's roughly 5.5 inches, and larger diameter, off-road friendly 19-inch front wheel help with this and command stance on this claimed 370-pound wet motorcycle. The small screen is standard as is the large luggage rack, which can accommodate a factory BMW top box. BMW doesn't offer panniers in the accessories pack, so you're stuck with an optional top box and tank bag. Away from town the small screen offers more wind protection than I was expecting. At 60 miles per hour, the single-cylinder 4-valve engine is happy revving at 6,000 revolutions per minute. Twist the light throttle, increase the revs to just over 7,500 revolutions per minute and 75 miles per hour is easily achievable, and still the claimed 33.5 horsepower motor isn't phased. However, once above 7,500 revolutions per minute you start to notice vibration, especially through the pegs. As the digital speedo passes 80 miles per hour, so do the vibration. Thankfully the little 313cc motor doesn't mind being flogged. Although BMW quotes 33.5 horsepower, it feels like a little more. If you want to make progress, keep the digital rev counter above 6,000 revolutions per minute and don't be afraid to push all the way to the 10,600 revolution per minute red line. At 55 miles per hour it's a fuss-free world, and the bike is far roomier than the 310R. Reach to the levers needs to be shorter for smaller riders, but they are unfortunately non-adjustable. Additionally, the single-cylinder 313cc motor can be a little lumpy at low RPM and the mirrors need to be a fraction wider. Small criticisms.